see you there. I'm Ross McIntire, Technical Director here at the Orpheum Theater, and welcome to another Technically Speaking. Today is a special day. You join us here in the, well, a lot of names for it. We call it the Breezeway because of the, a lot of wind that forms in this area during the breezier days. But what it is we are in the fire escape well of the Orpheum Theater on the north side of the building. Right here, this wall here behind all this steel is the old wall of the Bank of Galesburg. The old bank building used to be on the corner here. In fact, what I'm actually touching here isn't the old wall of the Bank of Galesburg. This would have been an old window. See, these newer bricks here are contrasted with the older, darker looking ones surrounding them. And the fact that through this wall used to then be the bank. And people's offices might have been here, maybe the courtyard that used to be behind the buildings. And when they tore the bank down in the mid-90s, they were afraid that the Orpheum would start to sag and fall over, I guess, as a result. So what they did was they ended up leaving this wall of the bank up and then building all of this structural steel on as kind of a support system, tying the two walls together. And then they built the new fire escapes in the 80s, kind of into that, and then they added the steel later. These doors for the fire escapes are the original fire escape doors. Those have always been where they are, but there were a different, there was a very different layout up here for fire escapes. It's kind of unclear looking at the old plans what it was. But you don't come out here very often because we don't often have to evacuate people for fires. It's a good thing. But this is the place you would go if you were on the north side of the back of the main floor, the entire north side of the mezzanine, and the back of the north side of the balcony. Those fire escapes all come out into this staircase and all come down here, and then it empties out onto Kellogg Street, right through an iron gate down there. So we're gonna go down there in just a second, take a look, and I'll meet you down there. So you can see the sound in here. The sound in here is pretty echoey. This is where we keep the piano. And where we have all of Tim's marvelous art. And it's really the best place to see all these beautiful white glazed bricks that are on the north side of the Orpheum. They faced Main Street, I think, to kind of sparkle in the light and catch people's attention, as people drove by or walked by, more likely than not back then. And they've bricked over the window here and done a few other things, but it's still the same alleyway that's always been here on the north side of the theater with the fire escapes in it. And we've only added the art as a little benefit for everybody. By the way, speaking of which, this is the way in which we guide people into the theater during our ABC Cafe evenings to use our restroom facilities. If you're lucky enough to have a reservation for this evening, we'll see you later on. If not, you can visit our website, and we have all manner of information about how to make a reservation for our ABC Cafe. Once again, that is Thursdays and Friday evenings. From about 4 to 6, 8 to 10, and there's more information about that on our website. And I'd like to thank you for joining us for another Technically Speaking, and make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those other wonderful things. And once again, thank you for your support, and we'll see you later.